Hey guys, Soren Roxas here, and it's been a while since I've made a video at all. I think the last video I did was something about Assassin's Creed. Yeah, it was the Horse Walk on Water thing, and that was about 6 months ago. I made that video, and I was actually surprised how many. It shows you how many gaming fans there are out there. I was surprised. It actually got over 800 views, and I was just like, "What? That's pretty neat." Because the highest I seen began was about 5 tops, just from random people just clicking on it, then moving away. But enough about where I've been. You want to hear about Kingdom Hearts and how great Kingdom Hearts is, us Kingdom Hearts fans. Woo! We are really happy over this. So yesterday, I was actually supposed to make the video yesterday, but I didn't. I had some other stuff to do, and I got really lazy. And yesterday came out the Kingdom Hearts HD 2.5 remix trailer thing, which is going to include Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, the Final Mix Edition, which has to be the only Kingdom Hearts game I haven't played yet. And that's the Final Mix Edition. I have played Birth by Sleep. And Recoda with just the HD cutscenes, kind of like gives the same treatment that they did 358 Days, which, in my opinion, I thought was a good idea. Because, to tell the truth, I never really liked Recoded. I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan. You can tell by my name, my username. If you have me on PSN, you can tell by that. And just a real big Kingdom Hearts fan, real big Kingdom Hearts guy. And heck, I even have a poster here. I can't show you because I cannot move my cell phone, and that's what I'm using to record this. But what's great about this is the fact that we finally get confirmation that this is happening. And we speculate. Even I said, I'm like, oh yeah, the next one's going to be 2.5, and it's going to have both final mixes of Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts 2, and I had no idea what I was talking about. And I told people, I was like, I'm just speculating, That's what I think was going to happen. That's what most likely is going to happen. They're not going to put something like Kingdom Hearts 3D in there because it's too recent. It just came out like last year. So they won't do a Kingdom Hearts that recent, but they will probably go back as far as 2010, 2011 maybe, at the latest. So I was actually glad Recoded did get the treatment that it deserved, and I actually made a review about Recoded, but it's just a written review, so I will put it in the description. I'll put a link in the description to that review on DeviantArt. Which is also a place I haven't been in a while. But I will eventually go back to that, take a look at that website, see how my account is doing. Also, not just the 2.5 was announced yesterday, but also Kingdom Hearts 3 gameplay was showed for the, supposedly for, I guess, the PS4 and the Xbox One. I think the PS4 gameplay was the one that was being showed. I'm not too sure, can't read Japanese, but from what I've seen, graphic-wise, I love what I see. I thought it was probably going to be a little sluggish on the newer systems. I knew the HD ports was going to be fine because they was basically going to keep the same concept. But I'm like, they're making Kingdom Hearts 3 from basically scratch, and they're making it on a new hardware, a new console. They skipped over the PS3, besides HD collections, but they're not necessarily making those for the ground up. Even though Kingdom Hearts 1 HD remix, Final Mix, that they actually had to redo because they lost some of the data, and it's pretty interesting. But going into a straight Kingdom Hearts game, which was Kingdom Hearts 3. It really is amazing seeing how far they progress, and I love the shading of the game. I like how it looks. Look, so graphics are fine with me. And this is, you gotta remember, this is just early development. This is not how it's going to look fully once the game's completely done. And how it looks in its beta stage, or I don't know which beta it's in, beta 0.4, it looks great. It does. Even with Sora, it does the fire attack. It looks awesome. The Heartless look pretty good. Their movements look kind of stale. I'm not going to lie, kind of stale. Besides Sora, everybody else seems kind of stale. I think I saw Donald attacking once, but that's about it. Before me personally, I am really looking forward to this game. And I've been looking forward to it for years. I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan. We've been waiting so long, Nomura, and we finally got gameplay, and some people are actually pissed off about it, which I can't understand personally myself. Well, I can't understand it as far as to say that, oh, we didn't get shown a lot, or what we've seen wasn't that great. Like I said before, like I said just a few seconds ago, you have to understand, this is an early part of development. They haven't even got to 50% of what they need to. There wasn't even voices for the characters yet, so they're not even recording dialogue. And you know the Japanese version is always going to come out first. And if they haven't recorded the dialogue for the Japanese version, then don't even worry about it right now. You know, we got a glimpse of it. We got a glimpse in the direction that it's going in. I love the direction that it's going in. Rock Titan makes an appearance in here after not seeing him for too long, and I personally don't know what to say about that, because his boss battle seemed kind of weird. I don't know, seeing the train go around him over his body and stuff like that, I don't know, that just seemed kind of weird to me. But it is Kingdom Hearts. And I don't know how that battle is going to go. I'm sure that battle is definitely in early development, because if that's the entire battle, I don't know what to say about that. I'm sure there's going to be some reaction, quick time reaction command things in the battle, most likely. You're not going to fight him straight up, probably like Kingdom Hearts 1 had it. And thank goodness, because he was slow as hell. And so ridiculously easy to beat. But now, hopefully, when they're adding reaction commands, he'll be a little bit more challenging. As far as the other things I've seen, they bring in a lot of what seems like a little bit of stuff from Dream Drop Distance, especially with the attacks. And then Kingdom Hearts 3D, the attacks was a little longer than what you would see in the other Kingdom Hearts games. Like, if you're doing a special attack, you have to press a certain button continuously, or press it when it appears or something like that. There was one with Sora would dance with the Dream Eaters, and that would take a while, even though that all the enemies are gone off the field, you're still dancing your ass off. And it got kind of annoying. It got kind of annoying in 3D, but I love that game, and I'm looking forward to what they bring in here from 3D, and hopefully they keep some of the Birth by Sleep elements that they've been keeping so far ever since Birth by Sleep. Recoded was like Birth by Sleep, KH3D was like Birth by Sleep. As far as the command menu and technical gameplay aspects. But so I really am looking forward to this. And when I saw the trailer, I was just freaking out. I was like, oh, Kingdom Hearts! Oh! And it was just really great to see Sora, Donald, and Goofy back together. That's the main thing. Having Donald and Goofy actually do something this time around, besides make little cameo appearances. So, kudos for Square Enix for not only continuing with the HD Remix series and going into and actually doing 2.5, because from what I heard a while back, they said that they wasn't going to do 2.5 because of not that they wasn't, is that they needed. They wanted to see how much support the first one would get, and then I heard that the first one, talk about 1.5, the HD. The first one ended up selling 20 million copies. And actually, I was playing the first one yesterday, and I have it right here. And now this box might be a little bit different from what other people got. Maybe not, maybe so. I haven't really seen the other one. But this one is the limited edition collection. You probably can't see it due to my cell phone camera and the lighting in this room, so I'm going to hold it back this far. Make sure it's in the camera. Make sure you can see that. And here is the art booklet. And what's cool about this art booklet is the fact that it actually is the casing. Hey, you see it has the game right there. It's pretty freaking cool. And I kind of like the idea that they have the art in it and the case fused together. Very nice pictures in here. There's even a letter from Nomura himself. You have the official letter written in Japanese, of course, and then you have the translated version, the English version, on the right side of the notebook, of the art book. And so I really thought that was a nice idea and a nice little collectible, and I couldn't resist getting it, the limited edition. So hopefully they do a limited edition with a 2.5, and of course I'll be getting that too as well. I mean, I'll put this back together because I'm going to be playing this tonight. Play it before I go to class tomorrow. And so actually one more thing before I end this video. The fact that I think that Recoded was crap, basically, is that I always said, even when it first came out and I beat it in those little 10 to 15 hours, not only was it the shortest Kingdom Hearts game, but to me it was pretty much the weakest. Not in terms of gameplay, because it actually beat 358 Days gameplay by a mile. It's just that the story was pretty lacking and pretty much not needed. It could have been, like I said a long time ago, it could have been, my friends can tell you, it could have been summed up into just cutscenes. And for them to actually go with that, good job. Good job, Square Enix. For you to actually go with just the cutscene idea, which I don't know who pitched that at Square Enix, but keep that guy. Keep that guy on the board, because smart guy. And same thing with 358 Days. I actually thought it was the weakest in the series, and my friend was like, "Oh, I love it," and stuff like that. I'm like, really? I mean, the story was good. It was actually pretty good. I really wanted to know what happened with this 14th member and everything like that. But as far as the stuff with Roxas, we already knew what was going to happen with Roxas, because if you play Kingdom Hearts 2, which happens afterwards, you already know what's going to happen. Play Kingdom Hearts, regular Kingdom Hearts 2, Final Mix, whatever. Looking forward to the additions they're going to add to the Final Mixes. I like the little additions they add to the first one, Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix. But yeah, I always thought 358 Days was the weakest, and then Recoded came out, and then that just like dashed my expectations. So I was like really looking forward to that. Wasn't really looking forward to it. Actually, when I saw the gameplay of it, I was kind of like, I don't think I'm gonna like this game, but I'm gonna get it. A Kingdom Hearts fan. I gotta know what happens. I can watch a walkthrough on YouTube, but nope, I'm an idiot. I gotta know what happens. So anyway, ended up not liking neither games. If I had a chance to pick it, as far as story, I would pick 358 Days. As far as gameplay, I would pick Recoded. And Recoded did have a lot of stuff, have a lot of added abilities in its gameplay, and that's actually what made it bearable, passable. That's what made it bearable and passable. Just the gameplay element itself. And I thought it was pretty fun. Even going from the side-scrolling to the just like regular platforming, that was interesting. I kind of like the variety of mini games and challenges you had to go through, but that was about it. Like I say, it could have been sent them into just a bunch of cutscenes. Cutscenes are probably, unless Square Enix decides to add some more, will probably be shorter than 358 Days was, which 358 Days is like, on the HD collection, 2 hours and 45 minutes long. That's a lot of cutscenes. And the game did take me a while to beat, actually. This wasn't a short Kingdom Hearts game. I just didn't like it because of the panel system. Although I did get used to it, I didn't like it as much as I thought I would. And I thought it was creative, yes, but that doesn't mean it works. And to me, it didn't work. And I don't want to go into detail about it. Hopefully I'll save that for another time. Probably not, but I just didn't like it as much as I thought I would. And with Recoded, I actually did like the setup as far as the abilities and stuff like that, but if it doesn't appear in any other Kingdom Hearts game, I won't sweat it. I mean, if it never comes back, I won't mind. I don't mind it. So, with that in conclusion, I'm glad they went with the idea of just making these HD cutscenes and give the games that are necessary to play the time for people to play it, and on bigger console, played on the big screen, because having this stuff to go is pretty good, having Kingdom Hearts on the go, but just like with all portable games, but after a while you mostly stop playing them, and if you're like me, your PSP broke or something like that, and you had to end up getting a replacement one, and my replacement actually broke. So that's 3 PSPs broken. And what the hell, Sony? But that's another topic for another day. And that's it. That's it. Really excited about Kingdom Hearts. Looking forward to Kingdom Hearts 3 and beyond. Especially Kingdom Hearts 2.5. Definitely looking forward to that, which will come out in 2014. So, that's it. I'm Sword Out Roxas, and I'm out, and I'll catch you later.